welcome back. So this is really nice for me because there are so many things that we can do using a wall, and the venues that we access we don't have much wall space available, so yeah, keep manifesting that we get that studio of our own so we've got plenty of wall space. But using a wall is really good for finding alignments, so really useful if we struggle, if we've got a little bit of weakness in the body. It can really build strength to help us find proper alignment and therefore build safety into the posture as well. And it can also be an opportunity to make things a little bit more challenging for those that are physically quite able. So I thought we'd explore the Warrior One using blocks and using a wall. And Warrior One is really good. It opens the chest, loosens the shoulders. It really does wonders for your legs, for strength and stamina there. Builds physical stamina as well because it is quite strong because you're using these big thigh muscles so much. And it can help to stabilise the knees and the hips because we develop these muscles that support the knees and the hips. So I'm hoping I can get the camera angle right for you. So when we come into the Warrior One, very often one of the things I see most common in class is that this knee wants to roll inwards. So if you're just going to have to just look at my feet and legs for this, but you don't need to see my face, do we? Okay, so for the Warrior One then, we would come close to a wall and we step the foot forward closest to the wall and we step the back foot far enough back. So if you're working on stability, you don't have to take that leg really far back, just take it close enough to be able to have your heel firmly on the ground. And bring that block, or a thick book if you've got a thick book, so that where you place that positioned between your knee and the wall is keeping your knees safely aligned. So then you've just got to put that effort, you've just got to keep pushing your knee against the wall, otherwise you're going to drop the block away. So even just standing here for these few moments, I'm feeling that. There's a nice stretch through the back of the leg. And I can, if I wish, add the arms. So I can take one arm up, or I can take both arms up, just to focus on the breath, keep my chin parallel to the floor, and just to avoid letting your body roll in, because that's obviously then you can see the angle there has changed. So you've got to be using your knee to push that apart, push that into the wall, so we've still got the same space there. Okay, so I hope that's quite self-explanatory. And as always with the poses, you just hold them for, build up 2-3 deep steady breaths. Like every aspect of yoga, it's the breath that shows us that we're doing okay. So when the breathing feels a little bit uncomfy, then it's time to come out. Take a rest. Do the same on the other side. So obviously you would just turn around and you might find there's a discrepancy one side to the other. So if you have a weakness, so let's say for example it's the right side that's weak, then do the practice with the right leg, then do it with the left leg, and then repeat it again with the right leg. So the weaker side is getting twice as much involvement and we're not missing out the more strong side. So hopefully that helps. So we do have another couple of variations that we can do here. So with this one we can take we're facing the wall. Okay, so this is for people who can work a little bit stronger. So you've got the heel coming straight down under the knee. And we're not going to let the knee go forward because that's another thing that people do. You see that position there? So I'm putting my hands on the wall because I don't want to strain my knee. Because that is what happens when you take your knee forward, you're straining the supporting ligaments. So it depends on the size of your foot as to which angle that you would use your block or your book at. And then if you wanted, you can go a little bit further away with your back leg, so your heel is lifted, and keep the body upright. You can I'll just put my hands a bit lower so you can see them. Place your hands on the wall, just push away against the wall to stop your body coming forward. Very often when we're tight here, and there's big hip flexors there, they can be very tight through too much sitting. So we find when we do this position, the body wants to ease forward. So we can push gently against the wall to keep the body upright. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hip. And then if it feels okay, lift the arms up as you would normally. And again, you can't overdo the knee then. So we would do that obviously once to each side at least, and build up the length of time that you're in there. And for me that's working quite a lot more on the back leg as well. So very beneficial. And then I have another variation using a block and using a strap. So I know quite a few of you purchase these super long yoga straps, so these are what we need for here. So we need to have made a loop with it. A little bit further away so you can see me. You've got your block ready. So we step into the loop. I'm going to take the back foot into that loop. So we're bringing this bit right up into our thigh. And we're bringing our block here. And again, for the people who are a little bit more comfortable with this, so your knees are aligned beautifully over your heel, and then obviously you adjust the strap to feel right for you. And this can really help with that stretch through this. It's a little bit stronger, so wait till you've worked into that. Then you can add the arms and you're going to get that sinking down, and that feels like a really helpful stretch. So just a little bit stronger for those able to work that way. So with all these things, you've just got to play with what's right for you and listen to your body, be kind to your body. Obviously I'm just demonstrating, so you'll spend a lot more time getting into those postures. So I hope that helps for Warrior 1, be a lovely strong warrior. Okay, thank you, I'll see you next time.